All right, YouTube family. I am here at the Westgate Hotel and Casino. Okay, so you have to hear about like my adventure here. So this is the next part of my looking for a job, and I have to tell you, I okay, so it's been so great. So I basically walked. I drove to the Las Vegas Weekly headquarters, and the reception lady basically just said you have to email the editor of the magazine in order to if set up something if you want to meet with them or whatever. And it said no solicitation, so I was sort of like back down. I sort of felt kind of like out of it, and I was just like, oh, I'm asking for too much, or so I sort of felt like that sort of way. But oh man, it was just like I sent the email, so I haven't checked my email to see if he responded, but to the editor of Las Vegas Weekly. But I started with that. Then I started looking at the magazine. I got back into the car and I felt a little defeated. I was like, okay, so I didn't really get to meet anybody. The reception lady peeked her head out of the door, and because I was talking to her through like a speaker system, and then she peeked her head through the door because we were cut off, and at least I got to introduce myself. But she said just email the guy. So anyway, so I emailed the guy just to get that over with and stuff like that. Maybe I could meet him one day. But I flipped to a page in the Las Vegas Weekly that says Legendary Entertainment, and it's at the Westgate, which is a hotel here in Las Vegas. And I mean, Elvis played here. I mean, it's a pretty legendary hotel. So I thought, why don't I just go there? So I went here, and I just was just asking for human resources. And eventually, this woman named Penny told me to call security with a red phone by the cashier gate, and call security, and have them take me to human resources, which is like another level up. Well, I called security, and it was a hard no. Like they were like, "Oh, do you have like, do you work here?" And I was like, oh, no, I'm just inquiring about work. They go, oh, well, you go online and you apply that way. And, just the sort of common answers that you get from people like the security, right, that hear this question all the time, I bet. But I didn't let that stop me. So I continued going. I went back to Penny. I thought, why don't I thank her for at least not giving me a hard no. She was in the welcome desk area, and like concierge, and then she said, well, why don't you just go to front desk, ask if anybody's in charge of entertainment, because I told her it's like I'm looking for like an apprenticeship of like, working in entertainment. Oh my, I went to the front desk. This lovely woman named Ria went up to help me out. She called the Department of Entertainment, and then they connected me with the director of entertainment, a guy named Dan, and she handed me the phone, like directly to Dan. And I just spoke with him, and I told him I just did my pitch, just like I'm looking for an apprenticeship and some mentorship and working in entertainment. He was so open arms, and he was just like, oh yeah, I'm wrapped up this week, but next week, Monday at 2. I didn't even know if I was available. I was just like, yes, I will be there. So I have an appointment. Just to meet. It's just to meet. I can't expect anything out of this. I just have to be open-minded to the idea that these are the types of like meetings I have to set up. So that's a major win for this like first day of my looking for a job. So I love this. This is the old-fashioned way. This is the old-fashioned way. I love it.